A new study finds that despite women making less money than men, more single women in the U.S. own homes than single men, thanks to a phenomenon economists call divorce.
What did he say?
Women are way less committed to relationships than men. And this is why marriages are falling apart. But we're not allowed to say that. Seatbelts on. Buckle up. I will say it again. Women are less committed to relationships than men. Yeah. Roughly 70% of divorces are initiated by women. They are willing to throw the towel in sooner. Feminazis will try to convince you that women do this because of men. Because for them, the equation is always men equals evil. Now, imagine if we took men out of the equation entirely. Oh wait, we don't have to imagine that at all. We have that data. We have the divorce rates for lesbian couples. Lesbians have the highest divorce rates in the country. It turns out that if you have twice the women in a relationship, you also have twice the chance of divorce. You couldn't.
Not only that, but domestic violence in lesbian couples is the highest. Domestic violence in homosexual couples, male to male, it's the lowest. You know, men and women fall in the middle of both of those. Like, that's a telltale story right there. But also, this says a lot right here. This is the reason why women need to leave other women out of their relationships. Because you get all those other opinions, all those other emotions and anger and sadness and happiness, whatever. Now that's projected upon the person that's in the relationship, and she got to go back and try to reflect that upon her husband or her boyfriend or her long-term partner. And now, next you know, they getting divorced, and she in the same position that those friends, those bitter friends and those secret friends was projecting upon her, and they just like, girl, you should have stayed with that man. The reason why men don't like when females have other females around them and they be telling them their business, because the more women you have in a relationship, the more you got to deal with.
Why is the Matrix? Why is the system programming women to believe that men who support traditional values, who say things like, you know, a woman's greatest role is her being a mother, which I happen to agree with. I have a child. There's nothing bigger and better in the world that I can do beyond creating that beautiful human being. Why are they programming women to see that as misogyny, which actually means the hatred of women?
Because it's part of the bigger agenda. They don't want us to have kids. They don't want us to raise families, because they know that that's the happiest state you're ever going to be in, is being a mother, being a father, having a family, and continuing your legacy. Obviously, if that's your happiest state, they don't want you to be happy. They want you to be controlled. They want you to be scared. If you're depressed, you're more easily programmed. It's very simple.
That was a hit right there. And that's totally true. When you are depressed, you look for the first thing that's going to make you happy, which is the first thing that they're pushing out to you. Be independent. Oh, go buy this. Go buy that. Oh, hate men. Oh, be misandrous. Antidepressants was up 40% last year in women. I don't know what it is this year. I got to look it up. But it's crazy. When you're depressed, you look for the first thing to make you happy. And they trying to make the agenda not men and women in healthy relationships.
They don't understand that a lot of men, we don't really run away from marriage. We run away from divorce.
That's a fact.
We're not running away from marriage. But you gotta understand, if I found out what marriage is, it's like, I love my girl to death, but you mean to tell me if I make one mistake, they can ruin me for the rest of my life on one mistake? If she make a mistake, it's cool. She make a mistake, divorce is she just go on about her life. I make a mistake that can cost me for the rest of my, that ain't really fair. You know, one day I want to make my girl that happy, because it's truly for her. Yeah, and I'm man enough to say men don't look into, and it's coming from somebody who parents been married. I'm 35. My parents been married since I was 5.
Right.
So this coming from a married home couple. It's just what they done made it to be now. Right. It's like, okay, I see married people. It's really a money game now. It seems like it's like I get married. There's no benefits for me. It's no benefits for me but to make her happy. So now if I get married, okay, cool. Now as a man or whoever I am, I haven't made no mistake with my girl for 8 years. Right. Never got no Texas, came to her as no woman. No woman came to her as no woman. I'm not on camera. I'm not doing nothing. I done did my thing. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me if I slip up, I do something else, and she just feel like she don't want to give me a chance, she could possibly take half of what I own?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Marriage is just about money and monetary things and just move on. One thing you do want to marry for is for a covenant with God as well. That's the main reason to marry. And then everything else come after that. Also, this whole ideology that, you know, women just supposed to be happy in a relationship. No, it's happy house, happy spouse. It's that. One person that I know pushed this agenda so much is Andrew Tate. I like his message sometimes. Sometimes I think it's a little overbearing and just get too idiotic at some point in time. But the dude be talking about, as a man, you're not supposed to be happy. You're supposed to make everybody else around you happy. You're just supposed to do this and that. No, that's not where it's at. As a man, you're supposed to bring people around you that's going to make sure your well-being is good, your emotional state, your happiness is good as well. Yes, you want to take care of people around you, but you want to make sure the people around you take care of you as well. All that men just live for war and just to die, no, that's not where it's at. Men live to be happy as well. Men live to live on this earth and do what you got to do. And if making other people happy makes you happy, then that's where it's at. And also, if you want to see happiness from other people that you do for and that you want to see the love from them as well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, exactly.
If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Ignore the noise. Ignore the noise. Everybody got something to say. It don't matter what they say. It don't matter what they think. It don't matter what they do. It don't even matter what they got going on. Only thing that matters is you. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. Focus on your dreams. Focus on your why. Focus on your tribe. Focus on your family. And ignore the noise. Right now, we gotta block out the noise. We gotta block out all the hate. We gotta block out all the people that don't support you. Right? We gotta block out all the naysayers and the doubters. And we gotta focus on ourselves. Just show up for yourself. Keep supporting yourself. Ignore the noise, bro. It's gonna be so much noise and so much chaos when you decide to focus on yourself, right? Because the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, right? If he can't destroy you, he's gonna try to distract you. That's why you gotta lock in. That's why you gotta focus. Ignore the noise. It's time to win. Now send this message to somebody that you want to see win and let them know. Ignore the noise and let's go win. Let's go win another day. Because we're gonna win another day. We're gonna win another tomorrow. Peace.
Nigga, you got it, nigga. Don't you break, nigga. Don't you fucking break. You are who you are for a reason. We gonna be right here and we gotta keep going.
Cheers.
Do women prefer Plan B or condoms?
Ooh. Plan B.
Why?
If it's with the right person, like Plan B.
So you prefer raw? Is that what it's for? Tell me. Yeah? Damn. So what's wrong with the condoms?
Nothing.
But if you wash your hands with gloves, do you feel the water?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God! Wow!
Shit, baby. I guess I'll text you and I'll find out with you.
I like you. I like you a lot.
How do you deal with a man that is more sensitive than you?
It gets strange for me in conversations like these when we talk about one party being more sensitive or more soft, and a lot of times that kind of boxes men in, and it's alarming because if a man can't be sensitive and soft in his relationship, then where can he be? Like I don't know too many men that don't want to take their guard down with their old lady. Like I don't want to have to come home and protect myself from you. Like, do you know what I gotta go through out in the world, and then to have to come home and guard and tiptoe with you because I can't be vulnerable? Like, even when we use the word soft, bruh, a man being hard all the time will destroy him. Get you a man that gotta be hard all the time and see how he handle you. Brother, a man has to find softness in himself to properly handle those parts of you. Empathy is like a huge quality that's necessary for a healthy partnership. And in order to empathize, one almost has to see oneself. And if a man can't see himself in your emotions, if he can't see himself in your softness, then again, what do you think he's going to do? So when you talk about not wanting a man that's more sensitive than you, that's you falling into training that cuts pieces of a man off. And then you complain about those pieces being missing when he show up at your doorstep.
And that's just led back to what I was saying earlier. Like, as a man, you better find somebody around you that want to make you happy. You better let these women know, like, hey, listen, I like you. And I know you like me as well. But I'm not about to hold back some feeling that I got, like, yo, I'm going to let you know this, and the third. Yes, I believe men should be stoic. I mean, don't act off your feelings. That don't mean you can't tell your woman or tell somebody you love about your feelings and how something make you feel. You let them know so you won't act off your feelings. And if they don't do nothing about it, then that's when you do something about it so you won't act off your feelings. That's being stoic. Being stoic is not saying nothing at all. That's not being stoic.
I ain't staying with my friends, be trying to act so surprised when I leave their ass for daddy. Like, what you mean? Talking about, you really about to leave us for him? Yes, bitch. The fuck? I got to go. When daddy called, baby, everything gotta stop. What did you talk about? I have to go see him. I need to hop in his business real quick. I need to see what he got going on. Talking about, we having girl time. Honey, we can have girl time on the phone. We don't have daddy time all the time. Period. When that nigga call, I need everything to shut down. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This nigga calling. Daddy is calling. We gotta go. What the fuck is you talking about? They be in their feelings like, you really gonna leave us for a nigga? You really gonna leave us for a nigga? Because if you knew what I knew, you would do the same thing. What are you talking about? Daddy is daddy, honey. Daddy needs to be answered, honey. Where is you at? I like you. Oh my gosh, I want to touch you. Like, what you doing? What you doing?
Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be. And the crazy part about it is we haven't gotten to a society in life where women just don't care about nothing about what men say or how they feel or what they want. Especially when you're in a relationship with them. They think they're supposed to have their way all the time. Oh, me. Because this is what society is being pushed to them. Most ads, most TV shows, most things that come on TV, that's in the newspaper, that's in magazines, that's on social media, is being marketed to women because women are the biggest consumers of items and things that's needed. They buy. So therefore, the world is making it think like it's just about me as a woman, me. No, It's time for you to make me happy. It's time for you to make daddy happy. In this next clip with Kevin Samuels explained exactly why by 2030, 70-80% of women will be single and childless or single with a kid and no man around them in America.
Okay. If you found a man that you wanted, would you shoot your shot?
Probably not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably not. Probably not. And that's not to not thing, but
let me push this a little bit. Let's say you and your homegirl and your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all all like the same guy.
Ooh, that's messy.
And he's looking to marry. And he's interested in all of y'all. Would you step over your friends to get to the man?
No.
Okay. And while you guys are not stepping over each other, Becky is stepping over all y'all, and she gonna walk away with him.
You're right. I won't hold you on that.
Black women are not competitive when it comes to the best of black men.
But it's your friends, like.
Fuck your friends.
No, fuck my friends.
Fuck your friends.
Yeah.
Even in the Bible tells you you are to lead and cleave unto your husband. This is why you get men who act at a lower level, because, well, I don't want to say it that way. If you want men to make separation between here and there, you're going to have to reward that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to reward it, because why should I go become the best version of myself if I'm going to still get treated like I'm on fries at McDonald's?
Yeah. No, I got you.
So if there were 3 white women, and her best friend, and her homie, and they all like the same guy, and he was just in all of them, and he was looking, he wanted. Would you think any of those women would have a problem with competing amongst each other?
Probably not.
But they're friends.
Yeah, I know.
What does that mean though?
Is it bad? Let me ask you. Is it bad that I'm not comfortable going up to a guy, say he could be my husband, and I'm not okay with him?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's bad that there's a way to shoot your shot and be feminine.
Yeah.
What's worse is black women think so little of black men, you don't even want to risk offending your quote unquote friend. For the man that could be your husband, the father of your child, and your mate through life.
I get that.
But why are other women comfortable with doing it? because they value their men more. You don't want, and y'all don't look at it this way, but y'all don't want to do nothing for us.
What do you mean? As far as
you don't even want to put yourself in a position to offend your friend. You don't want to even put yourself in a position to shoot your shot. And so many women say this, well, that's not ladylike. That's bullshit.
I don't think it's not ladylike. But I'll say I don't have any, like, I don't want to just flat out, right? But
you don't want to do what?
I don't want to flat out say it, but I don't have any trouble, right? Like, it's not where I feel as though I have to go up to a man, right?
But we're talking about the kind of man you want, not just male attention. See, that's the problem, because you can get male attention,
but that is what, right?
And I'm gonna stop it right there, because I mean, just watch the rest for yourself. I'll leave the link below. It's ridiculous, and that's where women, they get so much confused. They get male attention, but half of these males, or honestly 80-90% of these males, they wouldn't even bat an eye at. They wouldn't even give a chance or at all. But they comparing that with male attention versus a guy that they actually like, versus a guy that actually want to make them a wife, versus a guy that actually want to take care of them and see their well-being better and better every day. They compare that to men that gives them attention that they wouldn't even bat an eye at. It's ridiculous. And once again, yeah, like Kevin said, F your friends. F your friends. Your friends don't mean nothing when it comes down to something that you're about to be committed to for the rest of your life. Your children, your finances. Your friends won't be there at the end of that, because they're looking for their one true mate. They're looking for that person. Your friends, I bet you quickly, if they find somebody they love, who they want to be with, boom, they gone. And it's you come second to none. Or 70 to 80% of women in 2030 will be single because they're trying to put their friends first. These friends mean nothing at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, a true friend wouldn't make you try to pick between me or your soulmate, or a person that you want to be with. A true friend will understand it. I'm going to sit back. Girl, I want you to do your thing. My guy, I want you to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I love that you found love that you can be committed to. You found a best friend and an intimate partner. That's where it's at. A true friend wouldn't make you pick. But that's how you know y'all ain't got true friends, because you got to pick your friend over your soulmate. Don't even make sense. But look, that's the end of the video. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, watch another video. It'll help me in the YouTube algorithm. And I'm going to get at y'all with the next one. I'm going to give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.